I was then told to enter into that circle and squat as if I wanted to poo, and I had to open up the Bible and place it on a spot whereby if I was going to poo, then the poo was going to fall straight on that open Bible. I said, hey, you want me to poo on the Bible? I can never do such a thing. Then she started walking out of the mud house, and she said that then it means that he is not going to assist you. When that woman was walking out of that mud house that I was in, I rushed outside. I then told her that I was willing to perform this crazy oath that was required of me so that I can become rich. So my brother, I stripped myself naked whilst that woman was looking at me. I then opened the Bible. After that, I squatted just on top of that open Bible. I then forced myself to poo, even though it was not a lot, and my poo fell on top of the open Bible. After that was done, she then closed the Bible, and she went and she gave that Bible to another man who was also an assistant to that traditional healer who was assisting me. That was when that traditional healer told me that all of the rituals that I had performed, they had been accepted by the shrine, and the next stage was that I had to write the name of the one that I wanted to be sacrificed. The only person who came to my mind at that time is my husband. I was really angry at my husband at that time. I then wrote his name, and after I had wrote his name, I gave my husband's name to that traditional healer. Then that traditional healer told me that for the rest of the days of my life, my husband was going to be running mad. As long as I'll be alive, there is no traditional healer who was going to be powerful enough. My husband will be running mad. Right now, I don't even know where my husband, because after I had performed all of these rituals, that was when my husband started running mad. I then called his people and I showed them that he was now mentally ill. They then took him back to the rural areas and he then escaped. But what they used to do is that they would keep him chained to a tree. How he managed to escape, no one knows. So that is the way that I did my rituals, Brother Nashi, by pouring on an open Bible. And indeed, when that man said that the oath that I was going to swear to, it was going to destroy any kind of relationship that could have been there before I had performed the ritual, the relationship that was there between me and God. Right now, Brother Nashi, I feel as if God is very far away from me. It's like I am locked up in a place whereby I can't even feel the radiance of the love of God. You know, if you are still a normal human being, here and there, you can feel that love of God. No matter how hard your life is, but you can still feel that out there is that unconditional love of God. But as for me, Brother Nashi, whenever I think about my life and the things that I feel even in my body, I feel that God does not have love for me anymore because of the oath that I performed and the oath that I swore to keep. So after my husband had started running mad, that was when I started to see that when I'll be busy doing my business as a money changer, someone sometimes would come with $100 bill, or they would come with 1,000 rands, and they would tell me that they want $40 or $50. But what these people used to do is that something will just happen, then the person either will forget to take the rest of their money from you, or they will leave you with a lot of their change and they will never come back. This thing still happens even up until today. I can go into a shop and I can buy something. The lady at the till can even give me triple the amount of the item that I would have purchased from that shop. So that is the way that I make money. There are some $100 bills that were given to me by that traditional healer. Whenever I want money, I use those $100 bills to bring the money into my house. What I do, Brother Nash, is that I kneel down with an open Bible that I do not even read by my side. Then in front of me, there will be that $100 bill. And as I'll be praying, I will not be praying to God, but I will be speaking with the money that I would have placed in front of me, as if the money that will be in front of me is my true God, and the God of the Bible, the open Bible that will be beside me, is a God that is weaker than the God that is in the money. So as I'll be speaking this thing, although it does not happen every day, sometimes I can see that money will just be appearing everywhere in my bedroom, not knowing where this money will be coming from. But most of the time, the money that appears in my bedroom, it will be clean banknotes. You know, when you take out money from an ATM, the money, when it comes out of an ATM, it will be fresh and smelling nice. That is the kind of money that just pops up in my bedroom. Sometimes the money does not instantly appear, but it appears when I am fast asleep. When I wake up in the morning, that is when I'll see that money will just be everywhere. Sometimes I wake up because there will be this fresh smell of new money in my bedroom. Then I would wake up. Now I am used to that fresh smell of new money in my bedroom. My brother, I was told that if I want my husband to get normal again and not to run mad anymore, I have to confess to his relatives all of these things that I did. But I can't do that, Brother Nashi. So in this club that I am in right now, what we do, Brother Nashi, is that we purchase brand new vehicles each and every year. After purchasing those brand new vehicles, we can only use them just for a couple of weeks or for days, depending on the situation. After using those brand new vehicles that we would have purchased, then we will proceed by reselling them. As to why we do all of these rituals, I do not even know. That is what the traditional healer told us to do. Buy something, use it for only a couple of days, and make sure that you sell it. And when you are selling this item, do not try to bargain the price. Just accept the offer that would have been brought to you by the buyer. This is what we do, Brother Nashi. Here in Harare, there's actually one man that sells off all of these vehicles that we purchase, and after using them for a couple of days or for a couple of weeks, then we take our cars to his garage. Whatever price he offers us, or whatever price that his client will offer us, we accept without ever bargaining for the price. Hey, dear listeners, right there was a message from our listeners. She was saying that she once sold a Ranex, a car, and after selling that Toyota Ranex, then the person who had bought that Toyota Ranex just hit a tree and the person died on the spot. Like, the person had came to Harare to buy that car. As the person was traveling back, she said that she doesn't want to mention the name of the place where this man had came from. But after the man had purchased the Toyota Ranex from her, the car just burst a tire. Then the car just hit a tree and the man died. Indeed, strange things do happen in this world.